guys, welcome back to my channel today. In today's video, we are doing another product review. This time it is going to be on the new Cover FX Power Play Foundation. In this video, I'll let you know my first impressions about the product as I apply it for you live. As well, I'll be doing an 8-hour wear test to see how long it lasts through a typical work or school day. If you guys are new here, hi, my name is Jenna. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel today and watching this video. I do 2 beauty videos a week as well as a whole lot of other bonus beauty videos thrown in. If you guys are just as obsessed with makeup as I am, I'm sure we'd get along great, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. You'll be able to join our little family as well as stay in touch with me when I upload my new videos. Now that that is all out of the way, let's get on to the review. The outer packaging of this foundation has a beautiful shiny silver cap, and the bottom is a clear plastic where you can see your shade color right through. When you unscrew the silver cap, you will find that the product itself is a dropper system and the packaging is a very strong plastic that you have to squeeze in order to get the product out. So I got my product on the Cover FX Canadian website for 52 Canadian dollars. It is also available right now on the American Cover FX site for 44 American dollars. Cover FX states that it will be available online and in-store at Sephora, but not until March. There are 40 shades of this new foundation, which I love, and there is also 3 different undertones, 1 for neutrals, 1 for golden, and 1 for pink. If you guys have seen any of my videos before, you will know that I am a normal skin type, and I'm also not the biggest fan of a full force matte foundation. I would much rather go for a radiant, skin-like, maybe even dewy finish, so we will see how this guy performs. The shade that I picked out is N30, which means neutral undertone number 30. It does say it is for light to medium skin tones with neutral undertone, so we will see. One thing I'm noticing right off the hop is that this is a very, very strong plastic, and the shape of it being rectangular makes it very difficult to squeeze out. I definitely had to use a whole fist like this and then squeeze it out, so I don't have as much control that way. The foundation on my hand is definitely medium thickness. I wouldn't say it is super thick or super thin, but it's not running down my hand whatsoever. So the left side of my face has been primed already, and I use the Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer. The right side of my face has no primer at all, so I think it's going to be interesting to see how it performs with a primer and without. Right off the hop, it is definitely medium coverage, I would say. I'm using a damp beauty blender because it says that you can apply it with a beauty blender, a brush, or your fingertips, but I personally really like beauty blenders. Probably should have clipped my bangs back. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, again with squeezing out the product. That is gonna bug me. That primer is definitely helping this guy along right now. Just my first impression. Once I'm all done, I'll do my face makeup off camera, and I will set it with the Cover FX setting powder as well because they do say that it's supposed to work beautifully with their other products. Finish is definitely more matte than I'm used to, but it's not an uncomfortable matte where it looks too unrealistic, if that makes sense. What I find super interesting as well is that I'm looking incredibly white on camera, but in person, I am certainly not looking as white as what you can see on film. As I'm looking close, I'm not seeing my pores being emphasized, which I like. I don't see it oxidizing yet either, which is a good sign, but you never know because sometimes that can take a few minutes or hours to actually settle in as well. Okay guys, so I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup off camera and then I will check in 8 hours time and let you know my final thoughts. Hey guys, I am back after 8 hours of wearing this foundation. The first thing I'm going to do is zoom you right in and dim down my light so you can see how it's worn. Remember that the left side here is the primed side and the right side is not. As you can see, this foundation wears quite well for an 8-hour period. The one thing I do notice though, of course, is that my texture is definitely enhanced when you look very, very closely. But the fact that it has been 8 hours and really both sides of my face have worn equally well, I don't think necessarily that you need to prime your face when using this foundation. I do like that it is a modern matte finish because for someone like me, I'm really not drawn towards a full coverage matte that I can't see my natural skin through. So this, I can definitely see the features of my skin through the makeup that I want to see. There's a couple things that were not my favorite. The first being the packaging. I really don't like this packaging. I think that the plastic is a little bit too strong, not as malleable as you would like in order to squeeze the product out. I actually did a review on the Marc Jacobs as well. This also is a squeezy tube kind of style, but the plastic is way softer, so it makes it very easy to pump this out. Just like the Marc Jacobs, the Power Play is another one that I do think you need to set with powder as well as spray down with a setting spray. I felt that once I set it, it melted into my skin beautifully and definitely made the product appear seamless on my skin. I do think that if you are a dry skin type, I think that this would not be the best for you just because it's not formulated to have enough hydration for a dry skin type. I do think that it would be a much more natural matte finish if you had oilier skin, because then the natural oil of your skin can work with the foundation and most likely make it look like a natural finish. I think for me, the foundation wears really well on my skin. Me being a normal skin type though, it doesn't blow me out of the water because it's really meant for people with oilier skin types. But that being said, I won't be returning this. I'll be keeping this in my collection because I do think it is a great foundation. However, for me, this is just a foundation that I will enjoy while I use it up, but then afterwards I wouldn't repurchase because there are foundations in my collection that are created optimally for normal skin types, and those are what I gravitate towards the most. Let me know in the comments if you are going to be trying this foundation. I'm super curious to know your thoughts on it. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to let me know by hitting that thumbs up button, as well as don't forget to subscribe on your way out. And until my next video, guys, take care. Thanks so much for watching. Happy shopping. Bye.